Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw the Wasp from the Avengers. Now we're going to get started in the center of our page with the eyes. So let's move over to the left side and draw in a circle. Starting from the very top. Just going to work our way around to the bottom. And back up to the top. Let's leave a large gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we're going to line up the top of the circle. Over on the right side we're going to work our way around towards the bottom. Then back up towards the top. Now on the left side of each eye, we're going to draw a smaller circle for a highlight. Up against the side of the eye, just come in, and then back out. Let's go in and fill the outside areas of the eye in black. Now from here we're going to draw the inside edge of the visor. So in between the eyes, right in the middle, we're going to draw a straight line going across. Now from the left side we're going to angle up and out just above the left eye. Go to the right and do the same thing. Now from the top I want to curve out and then down towards the side. Curve out and then down to right about there. Do the same thing on the right. Curving out and then down. Now we're going to come straight down the side of the visor. We'll line this up with the bottom edge of the eye. Now we're going to come down and in. And then from here we're going to come up and in towards the center. We're going to leave a gap in the middle. And then from here we're going to draw a short angle line coming up and in. Right about there, and then we'll close off the inside with a straight line. Now we're going to go in and trace the outside of the visor. We're going to start on the left side. We're going to leave an even spaced gap all the way around. Now we're going to go in and fill the trim in black. Okay, so now that we got the visor, we're going to move to the center and draw in the mouthpiece. So we're going to draw a circle, starting in the center. We'll work our way around to the bottom, and back up to the top. Now I just want to trace this out on the inside, so drawing a smaller circle. Now from the bottom left corner of the visor, I'm going to draw an angled line coming down towards the left side of that circle. We'll do the same thing on the right. Now from the bottom point on the left, we're going to draw a straight angle line coming down towards the bottom of the circle. Now let's move out and draw the side of the helmet. From this corner, we're going to go out and up. We're going to draw a slightly longer line coming down towards the bottom. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Now from the left side, I'm going to curve down and then in towards the bottom of the circle on the left. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Curving out and then up. Let's add a little pattern on the bottom. From the outside corner on the left side, we draw that same angled line, going down and into right about there. We'll do the same thing on the right side. And we're just going to angle back out and down towards the outside of the helmet. Now we're going to draw the top edge of the helmet. Starting from the left, we're going to draw a curve going up and then down, but we're going to leave a large gap in the center. So starting on the left, we're going to go up and then in, leave a gap, and draw that same curve going out and then down towards the right. Now from the top, we're going to draw two short angle lines coming up and in, and then we'll close off the top with a curve. Now from the top corners of the visor, let's start on the left side, I'm going to curve up and out towards the left, towards that line. Now we're going to draw on the top of the head. From this point, we're going to step in and draw a half circle. And go all the way up towards the top of the head. I'm going to bring that back down on the right side. Now from that point here, we're going to step in and draw an angled line going up and out towards the side of the head. Let's move to the side and add in the ear cover. From this corner, I'm going to step down, draw a half circle, going out, and then back in, and do the same thing on the right side. Now from the side of the head, I'm going to step out and draw another straight line coming down from top to bottom. Now we're going to add in the antenna. We're going to extend this line, going straight up, go all the way up to right about there, do the same thing on the right. We're going to try to match it up so it goes to the same height to there. Now from the top, I want to angle down and out towards the outside edge of the ear cover. Draw a straight angle line coming down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. At the top of the antenna, we're going to draw a short line going straight across. Now I'm going to go back in and add a couple eyelashes. On the left side of the eye, I just want to draw a curve going out and up. We step down and we draw that twice. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Okay, so now that we got the head, let's work our way down the body. We're going to start with the sides of the body first. So over on the left side, we curve out and then down towards the hip. And on the right, we'll do the same thing. Now from the hip, we want to draw two straight angle lines coming down towards the center. So we're going to come down an angle towards the middle, and back up on the right side. Let's add some detail to the body. Underneath the mouthpiece, we're going to draw two straight lines coming down side by side. Now on the left line, we're going to angle up and out towards the side of the body. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm just going to trace this out along the bottom. Starting on the left, come down right in towards the middle, and then back up towards the right. Now from that bottom point, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down the body towards the hip. Now about halfway between the outside of the body and that center point, right underneath this line, I'm going to draw a curve going out and then all the way down. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's add some lines on the inside of the body. Right up here, I'm going to draw an angle line going up and out towards that line. Do the same thing on the right. I'm going to step down and just draw that same line. Let's do that one more time. Stepping down. And then again, we're going to step down again and just trace that out. Let's add a small detail on the hip. From the left hip, we're going to step up, draw an angled line coming in, and then straight down. Now from the center, we're going to step down and draw a curve from left to right, going up and then down on the right. Leaving a space in the center, we're going to go to the left side, curve out and down towards the left heel, and go out and down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, I'm going to curve down and then up towards the toe, and do the same thing on the right. Now back on the left side, I'm going to draw on the top of the foot. We start from the toe, we're going to draw a curve going up, and I'm going to curve this down, aiming towards the heel, and stop right about there. Do the same thing on the right side, going up and then down. Now I'm going to thicken up the sole. We're going to take this curve, starting from the toe, we're going to step up and just follow that same curve going in towards the heel, and then from the heel to the toe. Let's move back up and draw on the side of the leg. Starting from the left hip, we're going to curve out, come down, and we're going to pull that in towards the top of the foot. Now from the foot, we're going to step up and draw the edge of the boot. Starting from the outside of the leg, angle down and in, and we'll angle up and in towards the inside of the leg. Do the same thing on the right. Now we're just going to trace this out along the bottom. So stepping down, we'll leave an even space gap all the way across. Now in between that center point and the lower torso, we're going to start with a point and follow that same angled line going up about halfway across the leg. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to follow the curve of the leg coming out and then down towards the boot cuff. Now let's move back up and draw the arms. About halfway down the side of the body, start up here, we're going to curve out and down towards the wrist. We'll line this up on the right, curve out and down towards the wrist on the right. Now back on the left, we're going to start with the thumb. Draw a small half circle, and at the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we'll curve down and up around the bracket, step down, curve down and up the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go all the way around and then in behind the head, just beside the body. Go out, round out the arm, and then pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting with the thumb. We'll add in the first finger, step down, draw the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go all the way out and pull that in behind the helmet, just beside the body. Let's separate out the edge of the glove. Starting from the wrist, we're going to step up, curve up, and then back down towards the outside of the arm. Do the same thing on the right. Now going up towards the top of the arm on the inside, we're going to curve up and out towards the top of the arm. Now we're going to add a stripe on the inside of the arm. Starting along this line, we're going to curve down towards the edge of the glove, step out, just trace that over. Now the last thing we're going to do is add in the wings. Starting right where the head meets the arm, we're going to draw an angled line, a straight angled line going up and out. We do the same thing on the right side, to the same length. Now on the ends, we're going to draw a short angled line coming down and out. And then from here, we're just going to pull that down in behind the arm. We're going to sort of aim towards the hip, coming down and in. Now I just want to continue that line in behind the arm, going in behind the body. Let's add a trim along the top of the wing. So from this point, we're going to step down, just follow that same angled line coming in behind the arm. Now let's draw on the bottom of the wing. Starting right where the top wing ends, we're going to come down, in behind the arm. Now we're going to continue on the other side. Do the same thing on the right, coming down, in behind the arm. Continue on the outside. Now from the outside, I'm going to draw two short lines coming straight down. And then from here, we're just going to pull this in with an angled line aiming towards that center point. And then finally, we're just going to add a trim along the bottom. So taking this line, we'll step up. Just going to trace that across on both sides. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the Wasp from the Avengers. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.